Hey, welcome back to the den, guys. Another little idea that I caught somewhere else, and we'll go over that and this when we come back. And welcome back. We're a little cockeyed here today, but ain't none of us perfect. So, like I've said before, one of the channels I watch is Sensible Prepper, and he had a good idea of making a crisis situation giveaway bag. Something you would give to somebody else who either is unprepared or just, they don't have anything for the situation at hand. Be it long-term power outage, having to leave the area due to natural disasters, whatever. So what we got here is something that I've put together. It's a little different than his. This is all budget-friendly stuff, so it'd be relatively easy to put together a separate bag so you could give to somebody in such a situation. So let's get started. On the outside here, I've got a fire tinder kit, which got unfortunately this one here marked, but I got some cotton here, I got some wax rounds, I got some small pieces of wood, and a lighter here. Obviously, if I was going to give this to somebody, I wouldn't give them one that's broke, but it still closes, and it is still waterproof as long as you make sure everything's inside. But a little kit like that, something on the outside for fire. Water bottle, single wall, stainless steel, something they could take and boil water in, or carry water if they need to. Next, we have one of the flashlights, and this one's got a strobe, and it can also be used for self-defense with the crenulated bezel there. And if they were ball caps, with the way this sits, you could actually wear it on your ball cap. But that's not the only light. We'll get to that in a minute. Next on the outside is a cheap, you can get these all over the place for around $5 to $7, is a 5,000 milliamp solar powered battery charger. For $5, peace of mind somebody would have being able to charge an electronic device like a phone or something in a dire situation, natural disaster, whatever, might actually give them a little more comfort. But that's not the only comfort item. Let's slide this down and start stacking this up. Charger, first light, bottle, power starter. Next, we have another knife, or one of the knives. Something they could put on their belt. Small Ranger band there. It's got cordage on it. It's nice and sharp. I redid the back of this blade so it'll work for ferro rods. But yeah, this way they'd have a knife to carry, or for processing wood, whatever. The back side, unfortunately, this is the one with the zipper broke. Again, I wouldn't give something with somebody with something that's broke. But some handy wipes. Depending on the time of year, like fall, winter, and early spring, some hand warmers and a bandana. That's it for the back. First small pouch, we have bar soap, comfort item. This in and of itself could really make somebody's day. A little bit of water, some soap, feel clean. You're gonna feel a little bit happier. A couple extra batteries for the flashlight. Middle pouch. We have our second light. Also could be worn on a ball cap. 100 foot of twine. all kinds of uses for twine, don't need to get into it. And this is, you can separate this, and hemp cord is usually really good for making a fire. If you spread it out a little bit, you can catch that right on fire with no problem. Zip ties, 101 uses. And a small pocket knife. Nice and sharp. This one's dirty, so in case you know that. It's a cheap little knife, pocket knife. That's it for that pocket. This little pocket, kind of start of the first aid stuff. Got a rat's tourniquet, some rolled gauze, one of them water pop-up towels. Once you get it wet, it's nice and big. Some Carmex, same as lip balm. That's it for that one. And now for the center pouch. It is full. So I'm going to slide this back a little bit so we got some more room. Oops. More first aid, band-aids, more pads, some medical tape, silica gel just to help keep it dry, no moisture in there. Some hand sanitizer. We'll get over this in a second. Small stove with a sharpener, knife sharpener in to keep the knife sharp. Glow stick for nighttime, and I would use red. It's easier on your eyes at night. And one of these you can break up for a fire starter, or you can use it for the outside. Say you get a small slice in your arm, and you can use one of these to help cover it up. So that goes with first aid. And another lighting object. Some more first aid, some soap wipes, antiseptic towels. There's an iodine pad or two in here, another silica packet to help keep moisture out of it. In the very back, some sort of fishing kit. So, I mean, if you're in the urban area, you won't need this. But if you're in a rural setting and everybody's making mass exodus, small fishing kit, add some fishing line to it, and they'd have a way to feed themselves. That takes care of this. Oh, nope, not quite. Another thing on the outside is, these are like $5 at Walmart. Ozark Trail multi-tools. That way they got a pair of pliers, it's spring loaded. It's got a knife, it's got a small file, bottle openers, and all, however you want to put it. And a couple screwdriver tips. So I mean, it's tools of the trade. Inside here is, this is waterproof, or I should say watertight. And this is all kept watertight to help prevent, should they be raining or something. A third knife. This one also is very sharp, has a good 90-degree spine for using on a ferro rod. A small SOG multi-tool, a couple little nut drivers on it, another bottle opener, small pry bar, a couple more screwdriver tips, and that's supposed to be a sharpener right there, carbide. Some wooden strike on the box matches. Main reason why this is watertight is to help keep these from getting wet. A couple of my non-patented wax rounds, small roll of duct tape, a lighter, and I chose this kind so if they're having to light, say, we're going to put it in the stove, they can get in there and, like that, and light it rather than trying to sit there and break one of these, hold it, and then try and get it set in there so it doesn't fall over. That's just that. And of course, a Mylar blanket. With the twine, this can be used to make a shelter, or you just wrap it around yourself. But, or you can use it to make a fire and put it behind you and make a reflector. So, this is just basics. You've got cutting, you've got cordage, you've got a container, you've got combustion, and you've got cover. Everything your basic kit needs, your 5 C's. So, plus a few little extras, a couple little comfort items. This is a good kit you could actually use to give to somebody in that kind of situation to help them feel a little bit better. They're going to be cleaner if that's what they want to be. They'll have a way to provide for food, warmth, a way to boil water. The only thing that I didn't put in here is any kind of foodstuffs. Depending on the situation, if it's a long-term get out of Dodge because of natural disaster, I do have a small food kit I could give to them to help them out, but it's only a 1 or 2 day kit depending on the situation. So I know there'd be a nutritional bar or 2 in there, some mashed potatoes, a can of canned chicken, well, enough to get them by for a day. And after that, well, I hope they can get where they need to go. If they're going the same way I am, I might let them tag along depending on a lot of variables. But this is just a quick little kit. Oh, forgot ink pen. But just a quick little kit. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down below. Like I said, I got this idea from Sensible Prepper, and we'll throw a link somewhere in here for it, probably over here. And we'll have my 2 over here, whatever. So, thanks for sticking around. Hey, this is Dave. Thanks for watching the den. If you like what you see, hit the little subscribe button that's going to be up here or down there. If you want to know when we release a new video, hit that little bell icon, click receive notifications, and that way you know when we release a new video. Again, thanks for watching the den. I'm Dave.
I'm Charlie.
Remember, keep them loaded.
Keep it safe.
Peace.